All right, here we go. Here is number 2. Oops. All right. Hide agenda. Okay, I don't know how to make the calendar go away. There we go. Sorry. So you throw a 0.052 kilogram ball and it gains 6 joules of kinetic energy. How fast is the ball traveling? So step 1, we're going to draw our sketch first, okay? So we throw, so here's the ground, here's the person. Well, the person is ideally touching the ground and is throwing a ball, okay? And it gains 6 joules of kinetic energy. How fast is the ball traveling? So here is our unknown. And we are looking for, so how fast something is, we must be looking for velocity. Okay, velocity by itself. Let's go ahead and write down the givens. Our mass of the ball is 0.052 kilograms. And it has 6 joules of kinetic energy. So once again, we have something that has velocity, mass, and EK. And we know that it's going to be our equation that we came up with from our lab. So EK is equal to 1/2 mv squared. Now, in the previous problem, we had kinetic energy to solve for. And that was our unknown. Now we have velocity, which is on the side of the equal sign that has a bunch of other things going on. So what we're going to do first is isolate. Okay, so we have EK is equal to 1/2 mv squared. To get the v by itself, first we're going to get rid of the 1/2 by multiplying by its reciprocal, 2, on both sides. So our next line should read 2ek is equal to mv squared. So now we have velocity still, velocity squared and m still attached to the v. To get rid of the m, we're going to divide by m on both sides. So that cancels that out. And so now we have 2ek over m is equal to velocity squared. Now we're trying to get velocity by itself, not velocity squared. So we are going to square root it, which is the opposite of the squaring, right? So we have the square root of 2ek over m is equal to velocity. And so what we're going to do is go ahead and plug in all the numbers. So we have velocity is equal to the square root 2ek over m. We have velocity is equal to 2 times 6 joules over m. Oh, sorry. It's 0.052 kilograms, and we're going to take the square root of all of that. All right, and so let's look for a calculator. Okay, so calculator. Let's see here. If I can make the screen bigger. All right. We have 2 times, let's see if we can make it bigger. All right, 2 times 6 is equal to, we have 12, divided by 0.052, right? So this is the number that we're going to square root. So I'm going to go ahead and press the square root button, and we're going to get 15.19. So our answer is going to be, let me scoot this back over. Okay. Velocity is equal to 15.19 velocity units or meters per second. Okay, now for the proportional reasoning, we have, given the same velocity means 1 for our coefficient. What is the kinetic energy if the mass of the ball is quadrupled? So now we're going to quadruple the mass of the ball. 1 squared is just 1 times 4 is going to be 4. So our coefficient is 4. We're looking for what is the kinetic energy. So EK is equal to 4 times the original value of 6 joules, which is going to give us 24 joules. Right, now, and the next one is given the same velocity, so same velocity. What is the mass? Well, we don't know what the mass is this time. If the kinetic energy of the ball is doubled, so we're going to double this, and to make this sentence true, this also will be doubled. Okay, we have 1 squared is going to be 1 times something is going to equal to 2. So 2 times is equal to something that's itself, because 1 times any number itself is going to be itself. Right, and 2 times 0.052 kilograms is going to be 0.104 kilograms. And that's it for number 2.